back, Tip Squad. So today we're gonna get ready to wash her up. She's pretty dirty, like I said in the short the other day. So I'm ready to wash her up, clean her up a little bit, give her a good bath. Getting ready to spray my wheels down real quick, and then I'm gonna rinse this off, but you can't let it sit on too long, so I'm gonna spray, just do 2 at a time. Got the re-up on this, y'all. It's getting low. I spray my wheels down good with this. Let it sit for about 2 minutes or so before I start rinsing it off. No, I don't get paid for advertising this, but it's some pretty decent stuff here, y'all. So if y'all want to see what it is. So after it sits, then we're gonna rinse it off and get the cleaning. So I'm going to soak the whole truck up, wheels and all. I have a foam can in here that I'm going to use to spray the entire truck, front to back, wheels, everything. So let's crank it up and get it going. you guys don't know about this secret trick here, you better get on it. So this right here helps dry the car off a lot faster. So I'm just gonna use the leaf blower here to kind of blow most of the water off, and then it'll be just a little bit wipe down with my towel to dry it off and stuff. But for the most part, game changer. Get on it. So I've used the leaf blower. As you can see, it took off most of the water. So you just have a little bit of water left to dry off. So I got my towel here that I'm gonna go and try to get the rest of the water off. So if you haven't tried that method, I suggest you try it if you can, because it definitely takes up a lot of drying time. And you're not out here all day trying to get water off. So while I'm drying this off here, after I finish drying it off, I have some detail spray that I'll show you guys that I use, that I spray it on the truck here. Like I said, this is not even going to take me long to do because most of the water is gone. I'm just getting the last little bit here. So here's the detail spray I was telling you about. I'm going to spray section at a time, of course, and clean it off. But what it mainly does, it lets the water bead off your truck pretty much, and pretty good detail to your truck. So. Alright y'all, so now it's time to spray the tires. So you're going to spray your tires and your wheels with this. Cover everything. We're going to spray all the tires, and then once I spray all the tires, then I'll come back and I'll wipe it off so it doesn't sling off when you're driving. You know, sometimes you can buy some tire shine and that stuff will sling all over. But this here works pretty good because I'll spray it all and then I'll go and wipe them all off, okay? That's stupid. And just give it a good coating, spray it real good. Like I said, I'm gonna go around and do all the other 3 tires. After I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and give them a wipe down, and then I'll give it a walk around the truck so you guys can see how clean I did it today. decided to back it up here. Give you guys a little walk around, see how it looks. Here she is. Cleaned her up, wheels are shining. For those who aren't familiar with it, it is a Grand Cherokee supercharged Jeep. It has the same motor as the Hellcat. For those who aren't familiar, I'll pop the hood so you guys can see the hood. I mean, well, see what's under the hood. She's shining, y'all. Normally, when I wash the truck, I have a little bit more sunlight, a little bit more daylight, but I started a little late today, so. But it's enough where you guys can see what's going on. Finally finished Tip Squad, so we finally got it all done. It was raining, so I had to move everything inside the garage and get her put up, because who wants to wash your truck or your vehicle and then it started raining, and it was like lost work. We're not into that. So I got everything all cleaned up. She's shining good. Hopefully, too bad the sun isn't out, so I can't see y'all, let y'all see what it looks like in the sun. So pretty much, for those who don't know what my truck is, it is the Grand Cherokee Supercharged Trackhawk. For those that doesn't know what that means, it has the same exact motor that the Hellcat has in it. The Hellcat Chargers, that is. Only thing is, this puppy is all-wheel drive. So, I definitely got to show y'all the motor, for those who don't believe me. All-wheel drive, so she's definitely not gonna spin on me. 707 horsepower, 6.2 liter. Yes, this baby will go. One thing I noticed too, like when I'm driving, because this is my everyday driving vehicle, y'all. So when I do drive it to work every day, and when I am driving, it seems like I get a lot of people sometimes that want to pull up beside me and race. But you know what? Sometimes I just I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna waste my gas. And some days I just feel like, I want to play too. So if you see me on the highway, sometimes I might toy with you a little bit. So I do take off a little bit. I do have to let you guys see the inside. It is red interior here. I might go to the driver's side so you guys can see the gauges on it too. But let me just show you what it looks like here on this side. So like I was saying, I do have the red interior here. I do have the Harman Kardon sound system with the 19 speakers. My kids do like loud music. So do I. So let's see what the back looks like. Here is the back. So if you guys see any toys or anything laying around, I do have kids and they will occasionally, no, not occasionally, all the time bring toys. But yeah, so here's the back view of it from the back seat. Yes, I am a shorter driver, so yes, I do sit fairly close. But I'm going to crank it up for you guys and let you guys see the gauges and see what they look like in here. Get your wonderful supercharge that come up once you crank it up. Oh, I do need some gas. That's okay. Get that taken care of. But I love how she sounds, y'all. that is my Jeep. I drive her pretty much every day. I love to drive her. Yeah, I'm so happy I got my baby back. I only had her back for about 3-4 weeks now. She was in the shop for a total of like 4 months. Yeah, way too long. So let me give you the story time of what happened with that. So back in like November, I heard a noise that one morning, it was just like a clicking noise. I'm like, what in the world is that sound? And me being a mom, I had car seats in my car. So I'm like, maybe those little seatbelts clicking or something. I don't know. So I checked that and then I was like, nah, that's not it. So then I had my husband when I got home. I had him to like, drive my truck to figure out if he heard the noise to make sure I wasn't crazy. And then he was like, nah, you hear a noise. So we pretty much was like, all right, cool. We took my truck up to the Jeep dealership here in Fayetteville. And they got to look at it. Of course, they had to diagnose it. And at first they told us it was the rear differential. So they had to order a part, and then it'll take about 3 weeks in, and then they'll call. They was like, but you still can drive it. But me, I was like, I don't want to drive it. I don't like how it sound. I don't even like how it feel. Like, I don't want to drive it. So we had to keep it for like that 3-week time span, but actually it took a lot longer than that for the part to even come in. So let's fast forward to January when we finally get to drop it off. So we drop it off before we leave for vacation. And then they called and they were like, so we fix your rear differential, but it's still making a sound. And I'm not sure if it's the same sound you were hearing. So when you come back, can you take a listen to it? So did all that. Yes, it's still making noise. And they're like, oh, okay, now we think it's your transfer case. So we got to order that. Cool, whatever. But the kicker again, y'all, 3 weeks for your parts come in. Of course, everything is always 3 weeks, but it takes longer than that. So we finally get that part in. They replace that, and they're like, oh, well, we got the transfer case put in. It didn't take long for them to do it. Now we just got to plug it in to program it to your truck. But guess what? The thing that program it has a crack in it. We got to order a new one. Wonderful. So they order a new one of those. It takes forever to come in. They get that looked at, and I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm about to get my truck back. They said, maybe tomorrow. You should have it back tomorrow. Cool. Get that done. Get up there, go get my truck, and guess what, guys? There's another issue. This time, they're like, oh, we think it's the drive shaft. So I'm like, really? Like, it's taking y'all this long to diagnose my truck, but you know what? Whatever, we're getting it fixed. By this time, I'm going to have a whole new rear end, so I'm not even complaining no more. Like, as mad as I'm getting because the parts taking forever to come in, it's taking them forever to fix it, but what can I do? So they finally get that in, and they fix the drive shaft on it, and then guess what? I finally get her back. So like I said, she was in the shop for 4 months. And I was driving a van, and those that follow me on Instagram, y'all already know like how I was feeling towards that van. It was not cool, okay? No point intended to van drivers. I still love you guys. Everybody loves what they love, and I just was like not happy, okay? But guess what? I'm not complaining because it worked for the gas prices at the moment, and plus, helped me with not speeding. So whatever. Anyways, I finally got her back, and I'm so excited. I've been kind of thinking about, taking her down the track, since it's all-wheel drive. It's going to hook and go at any moment. So I'm definitely looking forward to doing that this summer now that the track and stuff is opening back up. So you just might get some videos with me, taking her down the track. So I haven't ever done it at all. So this will definitely be a journey. And you guys will definitely be on that journey with me. So make sure you guys drop a comment down below and let me know what you think about me racing my truck down the track. Definitely give me some feedback. Make sure you like the video. Thumbs up this video. Share this video. If you haven't already subscribed, make sure you subscribe to my channel because I'm telling you guys, I'm definitely going to be doing some interesting things. Now that it's summertime, yeah, we're hanging out. So, like I said, taking my baby here down the track is definitely something new for me that I'm definitely interested in doing. So, you guys can learn with me if you don't know how to do it. And if you do know, I'm all open for some pointers. and getting better at it. So until next time, make sure you guys continue to check me out, share this video, comment, and you guys take care. We out of here, Tip Squad.